afternoon. This is Alana. Today we're going to talk about my unhealthy obsession with the Cinderella Blue. That's not actually what we're doing. So if it's not obvious in some of my previous videos, I make or alter a lot of my clothes. Because that's the most punk thing you can do in this post-apocalyptic hellscape. But also, I am not able to go and buy new clothes, huh? Yeah, especially when my cat just loves to chew things and put her little teeth through things, so there's holes on everything. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about this beautiful dress behind me, which I really, really like. But I pop out of it a little too much for me to wear it out into the world. And I'd like to wear it out into the world. And there is a gnat right there. Oh, I'm going to kill that gnat. Do it off screen. But, just make yourself comfortable. Today's just a quick little video just to remind you that you should be altering your own clothes because we're all different and ain't nothing is going to fit us perfectly anyways. So if something doesn't fit you but you really like it and it's close enough, just alter it. This is what we're working on today. Yes, it does have a venom collar, a denim collar. And it's got some nice buttons. There's a little belt loop system, but then it's got these really nice slits on the side, which I have learned I just love to have my thighs out. If the skies are out, the thighs are out. Can't tell with what I'm wearing today because it's just like a cotton dress, but whatever, skies out, thighs out. So what I think I'm going to do is I am just going to use my little tomato, put some pins in where I want to keep the slits in, but then cut up the sides where the seams already are. And then I'm going to add anywhere between that's an inch, that's about 2 inches. Like an inch and a half, if not 2, of cloth on either side. I'll just sew it in with my brother over there. And that is really it. That's the plan. That's the grand plan. I got this I love local thrift shops, obviously. So this was $4. So for a decent dress that I'm gonna mess around with, $4 ain't bad. But this, oh my god, look at this. This was a Zola. This was a goddamn Zola, and it is so comfortable. Is it polyester? Yeah. It's obviously not silk, but it's also nice and warm enough to where I can wear it right now when it's kind of cold, kind of chilly and gross out. But it'll be nice during the summer months too, because I am an autistic dude, and this autistic dude doesn't like to wear clothing, so I do the best with what I have to legally do. But it's nice to have some soft things that are easy. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get started. Enjoy some ASMR of me setting up my tripod. Shit, there's no good way to do this right now. Okay, whatever. Just look at that color and tell me that it doesn't remind you of the sky, of the ocean, of the great possibilities in this world. And yeah, Cinderella Blue is the best descriptor. Alright, I've got me two strips. Two strips. Let's do my favorite, which is actually just ripping apart the seams. Don't do it with your hands, use a seam ripper. If you don't have a seam ripper, here, hold on. Scissors, obviously, if you need to go very, very slowly without a seam ripper. If you're using scissors, go bit by bit. But if you do have a seam ripper, it helps immensely because I'm gonna do that thing that beauty bloggers do. Hold on. If I could get this thing, there you go, to focus, you can see it's got a really sharp little curve in there, and that really helps to get in and to rip everything up. So let's do that. I already started the party. You are gonna be at a very odd angle. Oh look, you can see the dent in my head really well from here. Who knows when that came from? It was before I was adopted, so whatever abuses I survived beforehand, that's what the dent is. But I wanted to bring you much closer. Also, I'm almost 32. My back is killing me from doing this at this angle. So I'm gonna put this here and put this here. So you see, we're slowly ripping that seam that keeps these two pieces of fabric together. So you just go bit by bit by bit. And yes, you are going to have some long threads at the end of this process. I think it's rather fun to just go through and like, you know, rip all of those bits out or cut them out. But it is just very much a slow and steady process to just seam rip. If you've never seam ripped anything before in your life, this is for your benefit. So, oh, the cat. Oh, the cat. Hey girl, could we not? Could we not? Okay, this isn't terribly exciting, so let's go back to the quickness. And then I sat there for 10 minutes doing this, and I realized, you know, this material is the kind where I really ought to just cut it. So I did decide to just fuck the initial plan. I took my scissors, I went very slowly and gently on either side of the seam, and I just cut it out. And this is where we are now. We have gotten the same exact end product that we wanted initially, and it was so much easier than me just sitting there for literal an hour. It would have taken me to have seam ripped the entire thing. And so there's that inner seam. I took it out. I am putting it. It is a mustache. If I could, I would love to grow a handlebar mustache. That's the gender dysphoria talking. So one day we'll get there. But now is honestly the home stretch, because we are just pinning everything into place to then take it over across the room to the sewing machine and have that all sewn in. So this was very fun, nice and rewarding to just quickly do a project like this. Alright, the bobbin is threaded. We shall put the small baby down underneath. Could you kindly participate? Thank you. Alright, now, shit. Would you kindly participate in the way that you were supposed to? It's not that difficult. Actually, I think we're gonna put him. Would you consider? Alright. Here's your little hat, sir. Gotta go around the bend. Hook around. Maybe. Just maybe. Why? There we go. Okay. Finally. We're gonna do one go around normal speed so that you can have an accurate understanding of what the time, the time it takes to do this. I am going up top of where I know I want my slit to be, putting my foot down, and then we'll go. I'm giving it a pretty decent seam allowance too. first little funny pal. I'm going to take this out so that I can get that folded over edge for essentially our armpit hole. Okay, that's up, this is out. And we've got one nice little, excuse me sir, we've got one nice little guy all done. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna give this a nice crisp line too so that it doesn't unfold over. But let's go ahead and finish the rest of the green side. We'll do our armpit seam and then we'll flip over, do the other side, and then I'm figuring out how I want to do the slit in this fabric. So we'll get there when we get there. Now, when I say that you should go do the most punk thing possible when it comes to your clothes, I mean it. Clothes were made by hands to be played around with hands, to be ripped up by hands, to be used. I don't know what soapbox I'm on today, but I am obviously on it. So enjoy me just slowly sliding this fabric through my machine. I didn't even use like a fancy stitch or nothing. Alright, for the slits, I really just cut it right up through the middle, the pieces of fabric I have, to the line of where the rest of my sewing starts. And I'm just going to sew a line straight through here to here and connect these right down the way. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, whatever, we'll try again. I'll be honest, this is like maybe the second sewing project where I have just gone in and cut pieces and sewed them together, and it's turned out really, really well. So this is not something that I do amazingly out of nowhere. I have done a lot of work figuring out how to sew things in the last couple years. And I'm all done. Are my boobs still almost popping out? Yes. But this is one of those things that I'm either going to wear to the beach or just when I'm around the house doing errands, so it doesn't super matter. I love this. It almost reminds me of the 60s because of these odd little cutouts on the side. I obviously am going to go in and snip and burn all of the raw strings that are just everywhere because that's just how it goes. But the socks super go with this outfit, don't you think? But yeah, here we are. Cinderella blue dress. And because we talked about it and I just love it, it's so comfortable. I can finish off the day seeing my Cinderella blue robe. So I didn't make this. This is the $1 find. Go find some stuff to play with. Go play around. If you have clothes that you haven't touched in over 6 months, it's probably because you need to cut the arms off of it. Or you need to cut them up and turn them into something different. Or you just need to go have fun. So, that's the end of my spiel for today. Go have fun. Go make something. Go do a little dance. Go make a little love. Go get down tonight. I obviously look like someone that does a lot of those things. I'm cognizant of the fact that I upload these on Fridays, so I know some people go out and have fun on Fridays. So go have a nice weekend. Go do something fun with your wardrobe that no one else has done ever before, because I can assure you, other people that have bought this dress have never done this before. So, that's it. That's all I have to say. Can't see me posing. There we go. Bye.